day to all our esteemed listeners and viewers joining us across different platforms on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. We welcome you to another enlightening edition of Campus Connect on AJUMOSE Radio, where ideas are shared and students are empowered. But before we proceed, I would like to sincerely appreciate the management of AJUMOSE Radio. On behalf of the general manager of this radio station, Mr. Remi Agbo, Ade Agbo, Alabelewe, and the station manager of this radio station, Mr. Alabaoni, and the founder of this radio station, Al-Aji Dr. Abdulfatai Adeshino Kolawole. I appreciate all our listeners and our viewers joining us across various platforms. Also, to the person that make it possible for viewers to see what we are doing live today, in person of Oyebamiji Isaac, popularly known as Oye Promise. Thank you for your support. Also to Tawa Kalitu, Olabisi Ajoke, and Idowu Ogunleye, we are also here together this evening. Thank you for your support. And Deborah Olubayo, thank you very much for staying here with us. We are also here together for today's program. As we all know that it's not possible for me to introduce many people without introducing myself. So I am your host, KEMISOLA, OLALEKAN. And today I will not be doing this alone. Here with me is...
My name is Momo Buhari, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you all for having me.
Alright, it's a great pleasure to have you here today with me, because today's topic, although I've not yet introduced the topic, I've not told people about the topic today, but for us to be here today, listeners and viewers will have understand that today's topic is going to be more interesting and we are going to be discussing a lot on it. And the topic is a debate question. Yes, it's a debate topic. Don't let me say question. It's a question, it's a debate, and also arguments. Should students be allowed to use ChatGPT for assignments? Before going deep to that topic, should students be allowed to use ChatGPT for assignments, we are going to be saying little thing about the topic at first before going deep into the topic. And we are going to start with a little something like this: that education has always evolved with technology. There was a time when students rely only on textbooks and libraries. Then came the internet, search engines, online journals, and virtual classrooms. Today we have entered another era, and that is the era of artificial intelligence, popularly known as AI. One AI tool that has generated global conversation is ChatGPT, because it always generates complete answer for people that use it to ask questions. Students use it to explain difficult context, summarize textbooks, generate ideas, write essays, solve mathematics problem, draft computer codes, and even prepare for examination. While many see it as a valuable learning assistant, others argue that it encourage laziness, because using AI too and still going to school. So some people see it as laziness because it does not really allow them, does not really permit them to use their brain for something, to think, to sit down and think deeply. So they have seen it encourage laziness, reduce creativities, and promotes academic dishonesty. And that brings to us the topic we are going to be discussing today. Should students be allowed to use ChatGPT? Before we start explaining the meaning of that ChatGPT or AI, we are live on Facebook, Ajumoshe, also on YouTube, Ajumoshe. Kindly follow us live, join us, comment, and share. And please, if there is any contribution to any of this thing that we are saying here today, wait till we call the phone number that you are going to be calling us to, or you just drop anything you have for us through the comment section. Now, understanding what artificial intelligence is. What is artificial intelligence? What is ChatGPT? Before we answer today's question, let us first understand what artificial intelligence really means. Artificial intelligence, or AI, refers to computer system that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. These tasks include understanding language, answering questions, analyzing information, solving problems, translating language, and generating written context. One of the most widely used AI tools today is ChatGPT, as I have said in the introduction. It is designed to understand questions and generate human-like response. Students use ChatGPT in many ways. Some ask it to explain difficult topic in simple language, because it's not everything that lecturers are telling us we are going to understand at times. So we are going to, as students, is going to send the topic to him, copy the topic, and send topic to ChatGPT or AI to just provide answer for them in a simple way. So to provide it in a simple way, simple language. Others use it to generate ideas before writing essay. Some use it to improve grammars and sentence structure, while others rely on it to solve assignments from the beginning to the end. That is when they did not even make use of their brain at all. Yes. So today, the question that I'm going to be asking our analyst for today is: artificial intelligence is rapidly becoming part of education. For listeners who may not be familiar with it, what exactly is ChatGPT, and why has it become so popular among students?
I think you have answered the questions from the beginning of the program because of your introduction. But I would like to add to it. This ChatGPT is a modern phenomenon, like these days and time. It is an AI tool powered by AI itself. It's an AI tool which understand humans language. You understand humans language, and in responses it responds in a conversational tone. So make it look as if you are speaking to someone. That is just what is all unique about it. So you have said much of it, so no need of me to even just say much about that again. And in the areas of its popularity, it has gained popularity among people. It's very popular. People like it because of why? Because of how unique it was.
It is.
The way we access it, the speed, Like I even remember when I was in school then, because I was somehow digitally divided, because I school in a village. So in this part of the village now, we didn't have access to all this kind of thing. Learning was very hard. And look at the educational problem in Nigeria now, no adequate teachers. So there are some things
It's
like that that you wanted to like understand. Like teachers have teach you before, but you didn't understand. You will read and read and read, still telling you the same thing. Go to dictionary, you will still you won't understand it. But with the help of ChatGPT now, since when I moved to the city, just give it a simple prompt, explain it to me like a 10-year-old child. Wow, we will just explain everything to you like that. So like the youth we are now, why won't it gain that kind of popularity? Why people won't like it? So I think ChatGPT is truly a game changer
so
in this
because
weapon.
it provide answer for people the way they want.
The way they
It
want.
brings them to their limits. That
Yeah,
is
to
why
their limit.
ChatGPT is very popular
Yeah,
among
apart from that,
students.
it does many things. Brainstorming, especially that brainstorming. You understand? You can interact with it like your teacher. Just as they act like my personal tutor, it will bring itself down to that level. You just act like, oh, like it's a very good thing. Like I appreciate that advancement in the technology that brought ChatGPT and other AI
ChatGPT.
tools. Apart from ChatGPT, we have other AI tools that does the same thing. But ChatGPT still remains one of the most popular.
But what is now the differences between that AI and that ChatGPT?
um AI, if I'm to talk about AI, when we were in school, we were taught about the fourth generation of computer. It's just a chatbot. You understand? So it's a chatbot. It's let me say it is the framework it self. That is the AI. It's called artificial intelligence. It's the fourth generation of computer, whereby it does not need much coding. Before we used to code. You understand? But this one now, you just in a human form. It understand human language. So like someone that is not computer literate, that doesn't understand computer, cannot operate this the kind of computer we have before. But with this AI, it understand. The difference is that AI understand human language, and ChatGPT is a tool, one out of many. Yes, we have Claude, we have other ones that could even generate videos for you, like other one. But ChatGPT is one among,
Others.
yes, among all. It's just a tool under powered by artificial intelligence.
So, with all you have said now,
Yes.
using technology to support learning is not a new idea anymore,
Mm.
because this ChatGPT, I think we can still class it as technology.
Yes, yeah, yes. Like yes, we can class it as in it is in these days and time. That is the new one. Remember how calculator transform mathematics,
Yes.
how internet changes learning, like the internet itself, how it change the way we learn. Now ChatGPT has now come with another model, more advanced.
Hmm. So calculator supports mathematics,
Like
because
yeah,
in
the
time
way,
of solving some formulas,
yes,
calculator supports mathematics.
mathematics, yes,
And even if it is physics, not only mathematics, and
yes,
some
it
other science
supports,
courses
yes,
or commercial courses like that.
yes,
So space checker improve writing.
yes,
When you mix some spellings, you can just go to your spell checker, it's going to correct you and
mm,
others. So, and search engine help with research. Whenever
research.
we want to make any research,
Mm.
search engine
One
also.
thing unique about ChatGPT is that it integrates all these tasks. Everything, like all what you have mentioned, now everything is just convergence inside ChatGPT. ChatGPT and other AI tools related to that. The calculator you can use to solve mathematics. You can do the research. You can brainstorm. Like it combine many of all those tools together, and it just does it just like human.
So, with all you have said now, I still have another question to ask, because you said calculator supports mathematics,
Yes.
why spell checker supports
Oh,
this
yes.
and that.
Yeah.
So, at what point does assistance become academic dishonesty?
It's for lazy students that does not know what they are doing. You
Lazy
understand?
students.
Yes, lazy student. So they are. It's not someone like me, because I actually know what I'm doing. So they are just students that once they are given assignments, they just go on ChatGPT, prompt it, copy, paste, submit without not understanding what is there. So ChatGPT does not, like, it just is support to your learning. You understand? It just is support to your learning. You have to integrate it to like personalize your learning. So when it now becomes dishonest is when you just use it, like you use it to substitute your learning. You allow it to do all the tasks for you without understanding what is there.
So from your points now, you are letting us know that when it's become dishonesty is when students are misusing it for
Misusing it.
lazy people.
Yes, in the
That
sense that you didn't use it to learn anymore. You are allowed to do the task, or just like you were given assignments. And what do we call as assignment in the first place? Like maybe your teacher has teach you something in class, so you wanted to like know how come, like how far he has gone, how come you understand that topic.
work
So that was when he give you assignment.
assignments
You just go home
and
and
wait.
do it. So once you submit, you know that correction is always necessary. So when the correction comes, you now know where you lag behind, how come you have understand the topic, everything. So just to evaluate you. You understand? So that is what assignment is meant for. So when you just go home, set the question there, copy paste it and submit to your teacher will think that you have understand it. So
Everything.
that is on you keep on lacking.
And such
Yes,
students, they are on their own.
they are on their own. But assuming you didn't use ChatGPT now, assuming you didn't use ChatGPT, maybe you use your brain, the teacher will now this child does not understand this, so you now do more correction, put
About
more
on it.
effort. You understand? No, so that is when it is being misused.
So I still have something to say on that what you have
Yes.
said earlier,
Mm.
that if the reason for giving assignments is if so that the teacher will know
Yes.
whether the students understand what is teaching them well
Yes.
or not.
Evaluate.
So now that's, and according to the definition that you gave us in ChatGPT, you said it understands human language and the likes like that. So now the question is, how will teacher or lecturer find out if students make use of ChatGPT for that assignment?
Okay, as a teacher, you should have understand the strength of your students. You understand now.
That is what
So
they are teachers for.
yes, you should have known the standard of your. So once you give them assignments, especially in essay, like it's not possible. Like in an essay to get everything accurate, it is not. I don't know. Like I didn't think it is impossible, because even the people that write, it has to go to the editor. They will feel. But even as now, this thing is very accurate, you should have understand that something is there. That's number one. And number two, when you call the student to come and like defend it, ask questions. And if he was unable to like do such kind of thing, you should have known that this person actually cheated. So a well experienced teacher will know when someone use ChatGPT. But the best way to know is that make them like ask some question related to how they did how come they did the assignment. So if they were unable to like defend it or present it well, you should have known that this person has used ChatGPT.
So, but what about students that maybe the population is very very high in the class, like maybe they're up to 400, they're up to 700 in class, especially in institutions?
In an
How will that lecturer find out?
he will still find out. Just like just take like 5 of them, test 5 people. You understand? When it is just test five of them, and you like know anyhow that you have been an experience, that you have been taking a student for a long time, that you won't know those what they are actually capable of. You understand what they're actually capable of. So once you see that this person does beyond above what he should have done, just try to just pick like 3 or 4. So once you see that out of the 3, maybe the percentage of people that fail the presentation or the test,
Assignments.
no, the presentation, like how to defend it.
Alright.
Once you know that over like maybe 5 of them, 4 of them were unable, you know that something is
Is
wrong.
happening.
And so I make those kind of people the scapegoats, so that people can learn and try to like encourage them on how to use it. You understand? Encourage them on how to use it. Like there was a lecturer that even gave us maybe essay right, no, maybe it was an assignment then. So she warned us not to use ChatGPT, but if you want to use it to outline, make it as your guide, not to like use it as your guideline, not to replace your learning, not to replace you. Don't let ChatGPT use you yourself to use it.
But did you know that these two that we are talking about, if even if you still say the two should outline for you, it's still going to give you the full details of what
It won't give you, depending on how you
really
prompt it. Yes, like if you are asked to like write a composition about like write a report about this kind of thing now, you can say you can just give me a prompt that act like my personal tutor, give me an outline on how to write a report on this social thing, it will give you, it is something that I've been using, it will give you the outline. It depends on what you ask the tool to that is what it will, it's garbage in, garbage out.
So this one that you have started using ChatGPT often and often, should I call you a tutor or what should I call you?
Let me even tell you one thing. Like the sources of me, like in my jam now, I got almost 291, which I've never done before. It was when I knew what they call AI. So I used it to learn, to brainstorm, not for me to just research and do something like that. You understand? It's because of how I use AI as my personal assistance. That was once that's where I link my sources to.
That is when you were able to discover yourself that you still need more assistance more than classroom and so on. So
Yes,
the assistance you need now
because
is using AI.
yes, as I said earlier, there are some times when I'm in school, like I suffered a lot because I'm once a science student. We don't have adequate teachers. I didn't know what they call AI. So when I was now looking at how will I graduate without being able to like defend my own result.
Certificates.
So I was not a certificate. So I was not looking at what can I do. So when like I knew that art is more like self-explanatory than the science course. That's what made me to switch to 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 art when I'm in SS3. So assuming I've been introduced to AI the way I am now. So for instance, now all those kind of things that I was unable to understand then, with the help of AI, I shouldn't like I will not change, because the way AI used to explain things to me, I think it is something that is good.
So AI has played a good impact in you.
Impact in me. That was why I'm in OA today, because it was what I seen. Because they didn't teach me anything in school during my this, because I from art to science when I'm in SS3. So when I got all the textbooks with AI, with the assistance of AI, everything was there with the interactivity, everything. I enjoy it a lot.
That's actually great. So AI works for people that know what they are doing.
Doing, yes.
All right, you are still listening to us on AJUMOSE Radio. You can see today's conversation is very hot. So let me speak French to you, la hot. So go to our YouTube, our Facebook, follow us, like, comment, and share. If there is anything you want to add, we are still going to be calling out the phone number now, so that people outside can also contribute to what we are saying. And if no call, kindly drop your comments to the comment section. Anything that you want that is on your mind to say, kindly drop it to the comment section. We are going to read it out here. We are back, and now to another segment of this discussion: reason why students should be allowed to use ChatGPT. So we cannot be saying, if we are saying the negative, if we are speaking up from the negative side, we are also going to be speaking to the positive side. So we are going to be balancing both together. It's one of our topic that we have done, that's balancing academic and everything. So we are going to balance everything together. So now, reason why students should be allowed to use ChatGPT. Supporters believe that ChatGPT can improve learning when using responsibly. So when you make use of your ChatGPT responsibly, you are going to logically. So my analyst say ethically. So you are going to be improving more better in anything that you are doing. So firstly, it provides instant explanation. As what you have been listening to since morning, it provides instant explanation. Students who are too shy to ask questions in classrooms, because sometimes the population of students we have in class make some students to be shy to ask questions from teachers or lecturers in class. On a norm, students are not expected to be shy in the aspect of asking question, but the thing is that some people are still shy, so AI can help them in that aspect. So that is why it is compulsory we can allow them to be using chat gpt, because it's not everybody that can be asking question in classroom. And before I give my analyst space to say more about this, secondly, it saves time. So instead of spending hours searching for information, going up and down, especially research these days, those people that are in final year in school, if they want to do projects, so they are going to make research, make analysis. So something that AI starts from the beginning, it won't reach one stage and tell you that it does not understand what it's doing before. So that is how sharp that tool is. It cannot reach one level and start telling you that he does not understand the context of what he is doing, unless you that you are asking question is making mistake. Anything aside that, it can never make mistake. So it saves time. Instead of spending hours searching for information from different sources, students can quickly obtain summary and explanation before conducting deeper research. So before conducting any deeper research, they are going to ask ChatGPT, or AI is going to provide answers for them and brief everything on how to go. Even at all, it does not provide everything for them. It's going to lead them, I mean, step by step, steps on what they are going to do. It's going to guide them. So it's going to guide them on what they are meant to do. So I will be giving Mr. Buhari, or let me say Tutor Buhari, space for him to say more on reason why students should be allowed to use ChatGPT.
Okay, with what I've said earlier, what it just seems as if don't make it look as if I support the use of AI anyhow. What I'm trying to say is that don't it should not be used for doing assignments, because we know what assignment means. It's just to support learning and just a guideline for learning, not for assignment. So I didn't even support that one for assignment at all. So if you have been following us with what I've said earlier, I didn't support that, but just make it as a guideline.
Guideline.
Yes, guideline for your learning. Don't make it as an assistance, artificial intelligence assistance. You understand? So that is what I support.
So
So
you're supposed to make it an
as
assistance.
assistance, not for assignment. Maybe if you are given an assignment and you didn't understand, so you can use it to like understand it, then you will now apply.
As some lecturer might want to use some Oyibos or some English
Yeah,
language to
yes.
to
So
make your brain to run crazy.
so after you have now understand this, so you now apply what you have learned to your assignment. Not like I discourage and it is not reasonable at all, just copy paste and write. No, that one should be
Have to
discouraged.
understand the context of what,
Yes.
because I remember one day like that when one of my friends said AI should, is it rate me or wrote me, I really
Yes.
don't remember that language. I
Yes.
really don't remember the way he wrote it. So as time goes on, I don't know that that thing brain is very very sharp to the extent that everything you are asking is also noting it down. He was like, you will just brag into my DM without greeting, ask question, provide 3 paragraph of something, something, something. So it was then I know that that particular thing also has brain and is noting everything down.
Yes, I said now like it understand human language. Like make it look as if it is human. Like if you want to like even test it now, just ask him that roast me, or like tell him that maybe what that girl roast should be like something that I want to delete you. Maybe you ask him if that you want to delete it. That was when it will now bring out all those things. And the more you use it, most of your data, what you have asked, it has stored it. The way teachers are, the way people's are, the more you interact with me, some of what you have said earlier, I still keep it to myself. So that is how AI used to.
So now my question is, should ChatGPT be treated like a digital tutor?
Yes, digital tutor. Yes, you can treat it. It is also a digital tutor itself. If you check ChatGPT, there's a feature in it that act like that. That is I didn't know, maybe it's still there because I've not been using it for a while now. Like study and learn. Study and learn. If you go to that features on ChatGPT, it will interact as if it is human, as if it is human.
So how can students make use of ChatGPT or AI responsibly? How can they make use of it responsibly in a way that it won't affect them, it won't affect the way they are creative, and it won't also affect their academic life?
Mm, by being serious with it now, like by like if you are serious minded, if you are not lazy, like okay, let me just put it like this for people that have not been using chat gpt. So once you when you are given an assignment, so you will interact with as if you are interacting to your teacher. Make it look as if like that because it understands human language, like the question, like what you have said earlier now. So if you don't understand something and you want to know it, the way you interact with your teacher or your elder brother or something, just ask it what to do. You understand? And it will give you the adequate answer. Treat it like your tutor. Yes, that is a real word for that thing. Treat it like your personal tutor. The point you should like act like my personal tutor. I didn't understand the meaning of this concept. Teach me in a way that I will understand.
Understand.
Yes, and it will
So
do
it
it
should
for you.
be personal tutor
Yeah,
for
personal tutor.
students.
Personal tutor. And interact with it as if you are interacting with human because it is understand
Human
human
languages.
and gives like a conversational responses. So you can use it responsibly that way if you are determined, if you have the determination that that's what you wanted to do, not for lazy people.
So should educational institution embrace AI or try to restrict its
Oh
use?
no, 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 no. AI is the future and we have to move towards the future now. It's present and it's still the future. Checking for instance now, looking at some countries like Uganda. I heard that they are already learning how to integrate AI to personalize student
Future.
learning. Yes, to personalize learning. So I think the government should not even though they're even restricted, people will still use it.
Because even this life, we are all technologists.
We are, yes, now how will they, like they can't do it. We have many of them, like it has taken everywhere,
because
AI
because
everywhere.
I once think something like this, that even at what they say, AI should not be used again today. Did you know that students that will drop out because of this thing will be many?
Will be many. I won't be at where I am today without the help of AI.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
to be honest,
So
it
without,
helps me.
because without that chat GPT or AI now, people are not even, their mode of learning are not even improving without
Yes,
seeking
look
assistance
at
from AI.
OAU for instance. Now look at the transportation system, all the stress that people used to go to. Like how many lecturers will even have your time like to
Students will
explain.
not even be encouraged to attend
Yes,
classes.
because people are too used to it. That is the like the thing is like it was something that I've experienced before. You understand? So I'm looking for that kind of special tutor that I will just voice out my thought, that will just give me what I wanted. So I think we are in the future, and like AI is the future. So let's move towards the future. AI has come
So
and it's not going in anywhere. It has come to stay. So what remains for us now is that let us know the technical know how to make use of it in the right manners. So and that is what should be encouraged in schools. Yeah.
so with what you have said now,
Mm,
the use of AI should not stop, so they should
yes.
still continue using it. But
Yes.
students should also try and use it in the right
In the
way,
right way, in
a
an ethical
sensitive way.
yes, in an ethical manner.
Because
Yes.
some people are not using it in a sensitive
Way
way.
you are not
I
using it.
once, even I the host for today, I once work as a teacher too. Because if I give assignments,
You just
I
give
am
person.
someone that I also relate well with that these two that we are
Yes.
talking about.
Yes.
So if you just come with your answer, I
Yeah.
know when you take your assignments to
Yes,
ChatGPT.
that is why I say that experienced teacher will know. So it's not something that we can experience. If I mean, I've worked as a teacher before. There's not how you will use ChatGPT that I will not know, because I know your ability. I know what you are capable of
Of
doing.
doing.
Like okay, like an average student of maybe JS3 or JS3 or JS1, there's no that kind of people can write a letter without some errors, some grammatical yes.
Errors.
But this ChatGPT will make it very neat, very correct and accurate. With them you will know
For
that
teacher to even mark something without any
yeah,
error
yes,
is so
without
is
error,
something else.
yes, something that you will
Just like one school when they did post TME and they
ye-
everybody 50-50,
50,
40-40.
yes,
Oh
you
my
know the school now. You know the school. Yes, now so they
that's
suspect it.
it has
Yes,
a long way to go
yes,
because make for students to score 10-10 to
yeah.
score 50-50 in that kind of exam is not just it's not ordinary
It's not
exam.
ordinary.
So
So the suspicions will rise now. Yes, now.
all right, thank you very much for your for what you have said today.
Yes.
And on our YouTube page we have some comments there from Mojibola Ismail. He said nice job there, thank you very much for joining us live and watching us live.
Thank you.
We have Uma. So he said, well done guys, well done guys. This is from Ola. So I really don't know the person, but thank you very much from where you are listening to us and where you are watching us. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. You are still listening to us on Ajumoshe Radio. Kindly go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, follow, like, comment, and share. So the question that we have for our audience today, it's time to call, and the question is, before AI came, people have time to read. Even some students have time for themselves more than this. Now AI and ChatGPT everywhere. Now did you think this will help some students of nowadays? So making use of ChatGPT, and it's now turns to that they don't have time for themselves. It's actually questions for our audience. So let's hear from our audience outside. So did you think maybe this tool is encouraging our students nowadays? So let's hear from our audience. 07012000019. 07012000019. From our YouTube page, Mojibola Ismail, he said here, it help people nowadays because they serve as immediate, personalized learning tools that improve comprehension and boost study efficiency. Thanks for that response. So what he's telling us now is that ChatGPT still help. So it still help people these days with what we are still saying here. Thank you for the response. Also, let's hear from our analyst. The question is: before AI came, people have time. Before AI came, people have time to read, and now that there is AI and ChatGPT everywhere, there is ChatGPT and AI everywhere. Now, did you think this will help some students of nowadays? So let's hear from our analysts.
It has helped us in many, because I also use it and I could tell you the difference when you use AI and when you didn't use it. So this time that I'm telling you that I used to struggle with my studies then. When there's no AI, once we are given assignments, so we have to, like, to the extent that if it's mathematics that we didn't understand, we have to go and meet our seniors. Maybe the teacher repeat a question like that. You understand? So maybe so from there we were able to like relate with it. But what I noticed is that all these threads that we made, once we were able to do the assignment, it still sticks to our memory. You understand? It's still to our memory. But the one that we just like when we are being introduced to AI now, once we use it, it just look as if we easily forget it. So that was when I understand where the problem is coming from. So instead of me just copy
Paste.
and the paste now, I use it to like brainstorm. Once I'm done with the assignments, I will still solve another one. So after solving it, I will still give it to Mark. You understand? It has aid comprehension very well, but over reliance of it is that is where something is bad. You understand now? So the coming of AI, it has done more good than bad. Yes, it has done more good
Good
than
than bad.
yes. That is my answer to that. It has done more good than bad.
So let's also consider this one question.
Mm,
If you were a lecturer,
mm.
would you allow your students to use ChatGPT, and under what condition?
Okay, it should be in the condition of learning. Like I, if I'm a lecturer, I will encourage my students to like after they should not depend on what I teach them in class only. They should make research and understand more in their own language. So understand vast like in a vast manner. But I won't encourage them to use it for assignments. I won't encourage that at all. Don't use for my assignments.
Assignments, for you to know, for you to even know as a lecturer whether you are working, whether your effort
yes,
is not
yes,
wasted or not.
because using like assignment is for evaluation. So it's for evaluation. If you didn't understand it through your assignments, I will know. You understand? I will know that this thing you haven't understand, so I will know how to put more effort. Use it for learning as learning guide. Don't use to replace learning. So once you just copy and paste, you are replace learning now. It should be a learning guideline. You understand now? So that is how I will do it. Use it for learning, but don't use it for my assignments. Use it to understand my assignment. Don't use it to do my assignment.
Assignments, use it to understand.
Yes.
So for students that are listening to us today,
Yes.
so use ChatGPT for assignments and use it to understand the assignments,
Yes.
and don't use it for
Yes.
assignments.
So-
There is difference
yes.
in that. There is differences
Yes.
in what we are
Use
saying.
it to learn it. So you will now jot down what you like. It is what after you have now understand it now. What you have learned from AI, so you will now write it down. You understand? By that way, you understand. Use it as a guideline. Outline if it's for AZ, outline it. Make it look as if a guideline for you. Then you now write. Don't copy and just paste. That one should not be allowed.
Done. So
Yes.
from our Facebook, from our TikTok page,
Mm,
most especially those secondary school students,
mm.
hope this can help them, not for university students but for secondary school ones. So hope that ChatGPT, hope it can help them if they start having the intention of making use of ChatGPT for assistance from that this their secondary school days. So what will now start happening when they are in higher institution, and after leaving higher institution, maybe ChatGPT help them when they are in that higher institution.
Another form
And
of olodo uprising.
so it helped them to graduate from that institution, and now to their workplace, will they still be using that ChatGPT for work too? So
No. But if I become the minister of education today, I won't support calculator in primary school. I won't support ChatGPT in junior secondary
this
school.
your minister is
Yes.
loud though.
Yes, like calculator should not be allowed in primary school at all. The same thing with AI should not be allowed in junior secondary school. But what make me not to include senior secondary school is because inadequate teachers, facilities, infrastructure. So assuming we have that standard education, like we have everything complete, ChatGPT should not be allowed in secondary school. Yeah, because we don't have adequate teachers, facilities, so it can be allowed, but with proper guidelines. Guidelines. So teach them how to use it and so on and so forth. So start using ChatGPT when you are in university. That's what I will advise.
All right, thank you very much for that, Mr. Muhammad Buhari. As we conclude today's edition of Campus Connect, One thing is clear: artificial intelligence is changing education and it's not going away. The real issue is not whether students should use ChatGPT. The most important question is how they should use it. So,
Yes.
if ChatGPT helps students understand context, organize ideas, improve writing, and learn more effectively, it can be a valuable education partner to students as also. However, if it is replaced genuine efforts, critical thinking, and academic honesty, it defeats the purpose of education. Perhaps the future is not about banning AI, but about teaching students to use it ethically, responsibly, and intelligently.
Yes.
All right, from the timekeeper is already telling us that our time is, so time is not by our side again.
Okay,
We
okay.
will
Let me
start.
just put one thing to the
All right.
audience. AI is the future. Like, those of you using AI is the future, but remember that critical thinking also is an
It's
advantage.
important
Critical
so
thinking is an advantage. So
to
that
be able
just
to think critically.
critically, yes, yes, critically.
All
So
right.
yeah.
Thank you very much for that advice. I can't say it's small advice because it has a long way to go.
Alright.
Thank you to everyone who listened, who called and shared your thoughts. Thank you very much for everything, for your time, for staying with us from the beginning of this program till now. On behalf of the General Manager of Ajumoshe Radio, Mr. Remi Adiagbo Alabelewe, I appreciate all our listeners. And on behalf of the station manager, Mr. Alabaoni, I appreciate all our viewers. And also on behalf of the founder, Alhaji Dr. Abdulfatai Adeshino Kolawole, I appreciate all our listeners and viewers, those people that comment, like, and follow us, and also share. I appreciate you all. And also on behalf of the social media team, I am the audio officer for today. So my name is KEMISOLA. And also for the person that make it possible for listeners for viewers to view us this evening. This evening is Oyebamiji Isaac, popularly known as Oye Promise. So it's the one that make it possible for viewers to view us this afternoon. If you say network is not good, there is nothing we can say. So before I round it up with my name, I would like my partner to mention his name to the audience one more time.
Once again, my name is Momo Buhari Jibrin. It might sound white to you, but I'm not the person you think. I am the presence, not the president. I'm not the one that make food calls. So that's
So that's our tutor for today. Is our analyst, is our tutor, and
yes.
so on. So I remain your host, KEMISOLA OLALEKAN. Join us by 4 p.m. next week for another interesting program on Ajumoshe Radio. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and also comment on Ajumoshe platform. Thank you very much for listening to us. Good evening.